Can you really get somebody that you can project to be a starter in the NFL, a really solid starter at 32, or do you really have to move up?
I think there's a you can still get a guy there. I think it just depends. If they start coming off the board, which there's oftentimes those runs. Ezra was a guy that we didn't have rated as high back in March, and as we watched more film, we see some of the things that are coming out. The metrics are starting to show up a little more. We
Mhm.
really like him. We think there's a chance he could slip into the top of the second round, and he would be, you know, we think he's going to be there when the Eagles pick. Maybe not, but it just depends on the run. Now, Mike Green is a guy that you would have to trade up, in my opinion, to get. And so, if trading up is something they want to do, they've got a great roster, even without adding. They probably are in a good position to do that. And teams do like to trade down if they don't have the player they want at that spot.
Well, the Eagles have the ability to trade up because they have a lot of draft picks, so they can do it if they see the player they want. Uh, could they still stay in the low 20s? Because to get up beyond that, it really takes a lot. Obviously, if you're going to get a player like Carter, I don't know how you get into the top 10, but can you still get a player somewhere in the low 20s that could be a really good impact player at the edge?
Yeah, I definitely feel that way. I mean, there's it's a good year for those guys. I mean, Mike Green I think is a good fit with the Eagles, and Nick Scorton is a guy that probably is going to be there or could be there. We like him a lot. He's a guy that can slide inside. Depends upon what they're looking for. They've got some guys that are athletic guys out there. Uh, Not necessarily the power players that are on their roster right now, but they're great edge rushers. They got a couple of good ones. Now, getting a guy a little bit of bull rush ability, a guy like Scorton might be helpful.
Uh huh.
Thing we like about Green is that he does it all.